Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Tuba Player NegativeAE. Welcome back to Steins Gate, and here we go. I don't know why we have a new phone. Oh, because this is Ferris's phone. So we're gonna send the message and kill Ferris's dad, unfortunately. But this will allow us to get another ending. We'll see what happens here. Maybe we'll still be good friends with Ferris. There it goes. Point 45. Point 45, huh? Chapter 8. My head spins. I feel faint. Alright, here we go. What was this one called? I don't know. I wasn't reading the title. Slowly, the world reasserts itself. I have teleported to the lab development room. Ferris is standing next to me. Reading Steiner is telling me the world line has changed. Additionally, the injuries the viral attackers inflicted on my body have vanished. So has the pain. Ferris is standing in the center of the room, looking around. The tears that were in her eyes just a moment ago are gone. Kyoma, do you know where Ferris's phone went? Just a moment ago, Ferris was fighting to hold back her tears. But that Ferris is no more. In her place is the usual cute, cheerful Ferris, with an impish smile on her face. I look at the phone in my hand. It's not my phone, but the one with several cute girly cat doll phone straps attached. Here's your phone. Yeah? Ferris walks up to me with a teasing smile on her face. She pokes at my fingers with her index finger. Kyoma, did you see what was inside, nya? Ferris gently takes her phone from my hand. If you did see it, then please forget about it, nya. I can't let that cat out of the bag, nya, or else they will awaken, nya. Come on, Kyoma. You're supposed to say something like, "Nya, who the hell are they?" Or something, nya. I'm sorry. Before we sent the D-mail, Ferris said she didn't want to forget. And I lied that she would surely remember. Kyoma's acting weird, nya. Usually act all pompous and nya. I embrace Ferris suddenly, pulling her to me as tightly as I can. I'm sorry. Aww. Ferris remembers nothing. Nothing about her victory at the Rhinet tournament. Nothing about our escape from the viral attackers. Nothing about her father riding up in his limousine to save her. Nothing about how we talked alone in her bedroom. Nothing. She remembers nothing. Everything that happened on that world line was undone. What happens to that world line, I don't know. Maybe, like Suzuha said, it still exists as another possible world line. Or maybe it ceased to exist the moment I sent the D-mail. You'd have to be a god to observe each and every world line, so it's pointless to worry about it. But one thing is clear. I can never return to that world line again. Ferris can never see her father again. Kyoma, this is really bold of you, nya. Maybe she's in the next room. She'll find out, you know? I'm sorry. The only thing I can do is apologize. I do like the voice actors in this game. Pretty good. On this world line, Mayori invited Ferris to come hang out at the lab. Jesus, okay. Apparently she came to see a costume Mayori made. What's the mail? Gade-chan had a fight with her boyfriend How do I get them to make up? Maybe she's never had a fight with anyone, so I think it's mysterious. I could fight with a person I like. So who is Kare-chan? Or Cade-chan? What do we got? That's because you're a gentle girl, Mayuri. Yes, it is mysterious. Why are people so cruel to each other? Since when do you have someone you like? I figured you put food before romance, lol. I like this one. It's because you're a gentle girl, Mayuri. Let's get this relationship going. Childhood friends? Screw that. I'm leaping out of the friend zone right now. Apparently, well, I don't know. If she's dead, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Apparently, she came to see a costume Mayuri had made. Ferris has work after this, so she soon leaves the lab. After seeing Ferris off, I head towards Yanabayashi Shrine. On the way, I stop at Chuodori and take a look around. They're back. The Moe stores exist again. Animate, Torana, oh my, Mandarake, Gamers, Lamatara, Melon Books, Asobit City. They're just making me work. They've all returned to the streets of Akiba. There's a giant anime-themed banner hanging from the Sofmap building. Maids walk the street, handing out leaflets. Cosplaying girls advertise in storefronts. But the return of this familiar scenery brings no relief to my heart. There is only pain, for everything I see confirms that Ferris has lost her father. But I can't stop here. I shake my head and hurry to the shrine. On the way, I notice that the satellite is missing from Radikan's rooftop. Of course it is. Suzuha is gone. The thought brings new pang of grief to my heart. Before this is over, how much more pain will I shoulder? Not as much pain as freaking we have, because we've seen what's past everything. I pass beneath the archway and enter in the silent courtyard. I walk up to the main building and jab the intercom. After a few presses, I get a reply. Yes, who? Oh, Okabe-san. Lukako comes out. Girly as always, even though he's a guy. No, wait. This Lukako is a genuine girl. Lukako. Someone should have donated an old computer to the shrine several years ago. Can you ask your dad about it for me? An old computer? I think Lukako went pale when I mentioned the computer. She lowers her face immediately, so I can't be certain. I'll go call my dad. Lukako hurries inside. Looks like she knows something. Lukako's dad soon appears. Well, if it isn't Oin-kun, thank you for taking care of my daughter. I rush to the greeting and get down to business. If I'm not mistaken, there was an old computer donated to the shrine about 10 years ago. You know about it? An old computer? What? Yeah, I do remember that. Really? Yes, finally. I've returned to the world line with the IBM 5100. Please, I need to see it. Sure, please wait here. Luca's dad heads inside the sanctuary at the back. What's up? What? What's going on? Lukako has been silent this whole time. She keeps touching her hair and looking around nervously. Something is definitely wrong with her. Are you afraid of me, Lukako? Huh? I understand, I mean, I touched your naughty bits, I guess. Crap. I just made things more awkward. I didn't have to say it like that. I'm not afraid of you, Okabe-san. That was really embarrassing, though. Sorry. Okay. By the way, do you know about the IBM 5100? No. Lukako shakes her head in an unnatural way. I've never heard of it. But when I called you before, it sounded like you knew about it. No, Lukako is looking more and more uncomfortable. Maybe I'm pushing her too hard. I should back up. Is this the next story? Are we is it Lukako's storyline now? I did a terrible thing to this girl. Might be best if I stop treating her as my disciple. I need to treat her like a lady from now on. If I don't, I could get sued for sexual harassment or charged with attempted rape or indecency or something. But how exactly do I treat her like a lady anyway? I just treat everyone the same pretty much. So, you're not gonna wear the costume Mayuri made? Oh, no. Because it's embarrassing? Yes. Why is this girl so lacking in confidence? She can't help it if it's in her nature. But she didn't say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain But didn't she say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain confidence in the first place? And yet she's a girl now, but she still seems the same inside. That's strange. Luca's dad returns. His timing's good. My conversation with Lukako wasn't going anywhere. Did you find it? I try asking just in case, but he looks confused. Obviously something unexpected has happened. Well, I couldn't find it. You couldn't find it? I remember receiving an old computer, but it's not in the storehouse anymore. The IBM 5100 isn't here. I press my hand to my temples and stifle a groan. The world line is still twisted. The IBM 5100 is like a mirage floating right in front of me. I can see it, but I never touch it, or never reach it. Pardon my asking, but the PC was donated by Akiha Rumiho-san, right? Or correct? How did you know? Did you know her by any chance? We're friends. Rumiho-chan has grown up to be a splendid young lady, hasn't she? It was when she was still in elementary school. She came to visit with her butler, Kuroki-san. But why did that computer disappear? I thought someone might have stolen it, but everything else is untouched, and the lock wasn't broken. This contradicts Lukako's statement. Lukako said she didn't know about the IBM 5100. Luka, do you know anything about it? You've been cleaning the sanctuary for the past few years, haven't you? Man, I will slap the F out of you, Lukako. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Let's go. Tell me where the IBM 5100 is.
Lukako.
I don't have time for this. She doesn't raise her hand. Oh my goodness. You 100% know things. You don't know anything. Get out of freaking my face right now. Lukako is lying. But why? Remember, she didn't even know about the IBM 5100. Why does she know? Because the world line changed. There's no other answer. Her D-mail must be the cause. In Ferris's case, I didn't know what her D-mail was about. But in Lukako's case, I already know what it is. I want to be a girl. The D-mail must have had influence beyond Lukako's sex. The butterfly effect. It somehow changed the location of the IBM 5100. It was like that with Suzuha and Ferris. I can't help but think that the universe itself is keeping the IBM 5100 away from me. Well, I had it at first, if we just hadn't changed the world line. At any rate, when Lukako sent her D-mail, reading Steiner activated, which means the D-mail changed the world line. If the IBM 5100 won't return to me on this world line, then my next step is to cancel Lukako's D-mail. In other words, I need to turn Lukako back into a guy. Suddenly, I feel dizzy. It's not heat stroke, and it's not reading Steiner. How am I going to explain this to Lukako herself? Just the other day, when I called Lukako a guy, she cried. Then Kurisu and Mayuri ganged up on me. Can I get Lukako back to being a guy without stirring up trouble? This is going to be rough, or tough. Maybe I should consult someone about this. At first, I consider consulting Kurisu, but I don't think I should talk to this girl this time. Let's think a little. I visit Tenoji's house. The divergent meter is here. I need to know what it says. Canceling Ferris's D-mail appears to have raised the value about 0.05%. Little by little, I'm approaching the goal of 1% divergence. The number gives me courage. Afterwards, Tenoji recounts his memories of Hashida Suzu, just as he did on a previous world line. I stay until he's finished. It's past 6 p.m. when I get back to the lab. Welcome back, Arin. The two girls are in the lab, Mayuri and Kurisu. Who is this Karin? Well, welcome back flows so well into Okarin, doesn't it? When you put them together, it's doubly delicious. It's not delicious. It's a greeting I can only use for Okarin, so why not? Where's Dar? We gotta hurry. This is the night she dies, right? Probably at May Queen? May Queen. So that's back too. When Ferris said she had work, she meant at May Queen. What about you, Mayuri? You work there too, don't you? Of course I do. You know that, Okarin. You're so weird. Maybe she's taking a break to prepare for Komima tomorrow. The timeline has been corrected, it seems. At least, in part. I should stop by May Queen when I have time. I'll visit sometime when Mayuri and Ferris are working. I didn't realize until it was gone, but I think I really like that maid cafe. Kurisu is reading a Western book. It's the same book as always. It's pretty hefty, so it must take a long time to read. I walk past her and enter the development room. There sits the time leap machine. Today is Saturday, the 14th of August. The first time Mayuri died, it happened on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. After Caesar had sacrificed on the world line, Mayuri died on the 14th instead. Her death was delayed 24 hours exactly. If the pattern continues, her death on this world line should occur tomorrow, the 15th. Just to be safe, I should buy a few days with the time leap machine. I'll need time to solve the Lukako problem. I should time leap right away. Just before entering the lab, I peek into the Drawn Tube workshop. The 42-inch CRT was on, so there's no problem there. Still. Will Mayuri really die on the 15th? I don't have solid proof. Maybe there's no pattern, and it's just my head. This means I can interact here, but I wouldn't interact here. Maybe Mayuri dies today. Maybe she dies tomorrow. What I want more than anything is for that never to happen. What happens to Mayuri on this world line? I mustn't let my guard down. Not until the IBN 5100 is back in my possession. At the same time, however, I want to know what happens to Mayuri on this. Jesus Christ. They're really hinting like, hey, I kind of want to know what happens. I would not do it here. There's a small chance, however small, that she won't die. No, don't hesitate. Hesitation could lead to an irreparable mistake. I don't want to see Mayuri die again. To see the light fade from her eyes. It's too painful. So I won't confirm Mayuri's death. I don't want to. All I can do is assume the worst. Retrieving the IBM 5100 is the only way to prevent her death. I must not rest until then. I need to time leap now. I can always time leap later. I put my phone away and take a deep breath. I don't want to sacrifice anyone else. I know it's unreasonable, but I want to hope that nothing will happen on this world line. A foolish dream perhaps, but still. Nothing happens on the 14th. Moika's group doesn't appear at the lab, and Mayuri doesn't get involved in any accidents. So far, so good. The problem is tomorrow. The time is 7:30 p.m. My preparations are complete. Time loop machine is set, mode snake is primed, and the remote control for the TV downstairs is ready. It's all second nature to me now. Komima started today, so Mayuri's been in Arike since this morning. I told Daru not to come to the lab today, but to keep an eye on Mayuri instead. So even if Moika's group shows up here, they'll have a low chance of killing Mayuri. Will the Rounders come on this world line? We'll soon find out. 7:35. The door still isn't kicked open. Instead, my phone rings. It's Daru. Alright, let's go. Hello, Daru. You okay, dude? Something's wrong. Hey, what happened? Daru. Alright, just leave. I think they wanted me. I ran, but Mayushi. What do I do, Okarin? It's the Rounders. They kidnapped her. And they probably killed her. To them, Mayuri is expendable. I gritted my teeth in frustration. It didn't work. I still haven't averted Mayuri's death. I tossed Mode Steak onto the couch. The preparations were a waste. Mayuri died somewhere else. I hang up and walk to the development room. I won't let you kill Mayuri. And so, once more, I send my memories to the past. Let's go, motherfuckers. Sunday, Saturday, Friday, the 13th. It's weird that this game takes place on Friday the 13th. Like, pretty much exclusively, right? Like, this whole game is just Friday the 13th over and over and over again. An unpleasant sound pierces my ears. My vision ripples. My flesh and my soul are momentarily feel separate. I grab my right wrist. I close my eyes, take deep breaths, and wait for my pulse to return to normal. Whew. The worst is over. All that's left is a headache. Now I have my answer. Mayuri's death is still fixed, just as my heart knew it would be. The change merely delayed it another 24 hours. I need to cancel Lukako's email. I sit down in a pipe chair and try to come up with a plan. Nothing. I've been searching for a way to tell Lukako the truth, but every mental situation I run ends with her in tears. Mental simulation. I suppose that's to be expected. After all, I've already seen it happen once. This was weird, dude. You don't just grab a dude's balls, even if it's even if it was balls. Like, you wouldn't even, I don't know. I missed you took Lukako for a guy and she ended up in tears. I mean, Lukako cries at just about anything. To broach the topic now would be like poking an open wound. Huh. To broach the topic now, huh? Damn, it looks like I have no choice but to ask Kodosu. She's a girl, so she should understand how Lukako feels. Exposition dump. I call Kodosu out to the bench in front of the Braun Tube workshop. We're alone. This seems serious. Yes. I have a difficult problem that requires delicacy to resolve. delicacy. That's like the exact opposite of what anyone expects from you. That's why I wanted to ask a girl. Plus, you're my assistant, so I need you to save my ass this instant. Yo, that's good. Yo, not gonna lie, that's good. I was not even... Why haven't I thought of that? That's so good. That is the best. Oh, you. Why do you need to ask a girl anyway? Did she just say, oh, you? That's a proper response to that. I give her the rundown, including how many times of time leaped and what happened to Suzuha and Ferris. How many times have I explained this to her now? This time, she believes me more readily than I expected. The only thing she doesn't believe is the story about Lukako. Ushibari-san is actually a guy? That's totally ridiculous. But it's the truth, or was the truth. So, basically, she wrinkles her brow and thought. She looked like Hashida? What? Crap. I had a mental image there for a second. Judging by her accession, so did Kodesu. Ugh. We grimace. Unacceptable. There's no way such a cute girl was a guy. Hey, hold your horses. I never said that Lukako looked like a guy. He actually looked pretty much the same. He was always androgynous, so you couldn't so much you couldn't help but think he was secreting excess female hormones or something, secreting. As a result, I didn't even notice when Lukako became a girl at first and made a fatal mistake. He looked like she does now? Kodesu's gaze wanders off for a bit. Acceptable. What? Anyway, you want to turn her back into a guy. Unless we do, Mayuri dies. Mayuri's life is tied to Ushibara-san's gender? That's so crazy it doesn't seem real at all. Have you come up with a solution? Of course. I'll have Lukako turn back into it. I've literally told her every world line, and she's been helping me every world line. And then she just forgets, and then I tell her again, and then she forgets, and I tell her again. I don't know if she's going to appreciate that. That's why I'm consulting you, so I can find a way to do this, hurting her the least. I take a mouthful of Dr. P in a vain attempt to quiet my frustration. If only I hadn't been so careless. I shouldn't have let so many people send emails. This is my punishment. I must shoulder the pain of everyone who used an email. Suzuha, Ferris, and now Lukako. Regret won't change anything. There's only one piece of advice I can give. Christina sighs, bowing her bangs. Wait. Yeah, blowing her bangs. Don't say anything to Ushibara-san. What do you mean? Based on what you've told me, you have the advantage this time. You already know the contents of the email. So, you don't have to tell her, him. You don't have to tell Ushibara-san. Just send the cancellation email. You mean pose as Lukako and send the mail to her mother myself? If the world line changes, then all that will be undone. In which, ethical concerns don't really matter. The end justifies the means. A philosophy worthy of a scientist. Just one problem. I don't know her mother's page number. What? You're an idiot? Why didn't you write it down? I didn't think I would need it. Kodesu clicks her tongue. And even if I did write it down, I wouldn't have it on this world line. She rubs her brow with her fingers and muttering and thinking. What if you just ask for the page number directly? Think up a good excuse. It's going to look suspicious. What are you so scared of? That's not the vain and arrogant Akabe I know. Vain and arrogant? That was uncalled for. I don't have time to be Hoi and Kyomo now. Just make us some nonsense like you always do. I mean, you know how gullible she is, right? Wow, I hate myself for saying that. I'm a bad girl. Kurisu hangs her head. Maybe I should tell her the truth. Sincerity will work much better than underhanded tricks, I think. Mad scientist sincere? That's a good one. It's more like you to say, I'll brainwash her. Wah ha ha ha. That was a good me impression. I'm being serious, damn it. I will shoulder Lukaku's pain. That's my responsibility. When I cancel that email, the fact that she was a girl will be undone. I'm the only one who can carry that burden. So what are you talking to me for? Go to her now and tell her what you told me. Yeah, you're right. That's my only choice. As always, there are only a few worshippers at the shrine. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe for the next turn up. You guys are having the best rest of your day. Peace out, you guys.